Hi there, back again. Right, today our learning intention is we are learning to add fractions. Today I'm going to introduce you to a character of mine called Fractionstein, and here he is over here. So today we're going to learn to add fractions with Fractionstein. Now, success criteria for this is that you must multiply the denominators. So that's the first thing we need to do. Then you cross multiply the numerators. And of course you then simplify any answers that you get. Now just remembering that with a fraction, if we look at say 1/2, then this one here is the denominator, and I always remember denominator D for down or the bottom, and this one here is the numerator, the top one. So that's the way you do it. So add fractions with Fractionstein, and there's our success criteria. Now here's what we do. If we get a fraction that says 1/2 plus 1/3, well, you'll know that you can't add these fractions together because their denominators aren't the same. So what we're going to do is cross multiply with Fractionstein and get our answer. So the first thing we do is we times the denominators. So here we go. We go 2 times 3. And what I do is I draw in my little mouth there, and I start to draw in some teeth to remind myself that I'm timesing. So 2 times 3, and that equals 6 over here. Next thing I do is I'm going to cross multiply the numerators. So I draw my line up here, and I'm going to times that number together. So 3 times 1 is 3 over here. And then I cross multiply the other numerator here. So I'm going across, I'm going to times that one. So I go 2 times 1 is 2, and as you can see I'm beginning to make a little face here, so let's finish him off. So we'll put a bit of a square around him, turn him into a Fractionstein, put some bolts on him, this kind of thing, draw him some eyebrows, and maybe make his mouth a bit bigger. There's Fractionstein. But going back to our original sum, we've got half plus a third. We've turned it into 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6. So then you just basically add the numerators together, and this becomes 5 sixths. 5 sixths. Here's another example. This time we won't put Fractionstein in. Let's just work across the table here. So the first thing we do is we're going to times the two bottom numbers together, the two denominators. So 5 times 4 is 20. Then I cross multiply. I go 4 times 2, and that's 8. And then I go 5 times 1, well that's 5. So basically what I've done is I've made two equivalent fractions. I've made an equivalent fraction for 2/5, and that's 8/20, and I've made an equivalent fraction for 1/4, that's 5/20. And then basically now my my denominator is the same. I can just add the numbers up. 5 and 8 is 13. And I leave it over 20. So that is the answer.